This is it. One race to decide it all in the NRUK Cup Series in season number 4. 4 drivers still have an opportunity to win the title. 3 have a better shot though than one of them. But whatever happens today, we are going to crown your 4th ever champion in the NRUK Cup Series, and we will be crowning a new champion as well. Welcome back today to Homestead Miami Speedway for the final race of this season. It's been a fantastic year. We haven't been as consistent as we would like to be, but the support for it has been incredible, and I want to thank everyone that has continued to watch, like, and subscribe to the channel. Onwards and upwards is the future of this league, hopefully, and today we're going to find out who's going to write their name into the next chapter of the NRUK Cup Series. Joe Rutkowski starts on pole for today's race, to his outside the 10 of William Seaman, making his last start for Stuart Haas Racing. Row number 2, Roman Fenway and Jeff Bright. Then we have the Joe Gibbs teammates, Roddy Spurley, Tube and Anthony Charbois, Keith Stevens. Then we have Keegan Thompson. Thompson is the lowest of the 4 chasers coming into the day. He's 35 behind the ball game. He's going to need something of a miracle. He's going to need basically all of the 3 other drivers to wreck out, finish dead last, and for him to win as well. Thompson mathematically has a shot. Does he realistically have a shot though? Probably not. Keegan Thompson just racing for pride and for win today. On the next row then, we have Jake Richardson in the 22. Your championship leader has a 3-point lead over Nathan Stapleton at this current point in time. He has everything to lose today, but if he can continue to stay in front of that 42 or in close proximity, he will be the champion. Cody Smart starts alongside him, rounding out the top 10. Just outside the top 10, a great qualifying for William Duncan and Diego Yepes. Yepes making his final start. He'll be exiting the series next season. On the next row, Evan Hunter. We've seen him win a couple of times already this year. Then Nathan Stapleton, 3 points below Jake Richardson. Massive opportunity for Staple to be crowned a champion today. One of the favourites going into this event. He's probably the fan favourite of those who want to win. Staple has to finish 4 places above the 22. And I hope that Nonagon Scott doesn't have a good run to be your champion. Talking about Nonagon, he starts on the next row in the 12. He currently comes in 13 points below or behind Jake Richardson. He must finish 14 spots ahead of the 22. He must finish 11 spots ahead of the 42. That's what's going to take for Nonagon Scott to win the title. He can still do it today. Let's see how that 12 gets on. Can Nonagon get a pretty improbable title onto his list of things in the NRUK? Racing through the rest of the field then. Some poor qualifying runs, and 3 drivers in fact failed post-qualifying inspection. Those were the 14 and 41 of Stuart Haas Racing. Colton Yo, Max Rossi and Eli Bright all failed inspection. They've got to work their way through the field and try and get up towards the front here in the early going. But they are going to just roll off of pit lane here. Joe Rutkowski got on pole. We thought he won at Euro Speedway earlier in the round. He didn't. I goofed that up. Joe's looking for another victory to round off his season. A lot of drivers are going to be moving teams and exiting the NRUK Cup Series. This is their final chance to win success, including the 2 champions left on the grid right now. Keith Stevens, season 1 champion, will not be back, and the 24 of Alexander Rowe, your season 3 champion and defending champion, also won't be returning. But today there is an opportunity to crown a new champion. Who will it be? 4 drivers with the opportunity. Joe Rutkowski is going to lead them down to the start finish line, and the green flag is in the air. We're on the way at Homestead Miami Speedway. My lord, into turn 1 and 2 already. Look at Roman Fenway sending it 3 wide to the inside lane. Oh, this is getting very risky indeed. Look at them fan out down the backstretch. This could be bad. Oh, Cody Smart gets dumped by the 37 of William Duncan. Oh, curtains for Smart. 38 of Diego Perez. Robin scrubbing the wall in the background. Roman Fenway, he's not going to lead lap number 1. That goes to Riley Spurley-Tube, but we have tumbling Cody Smart and caution already. Freezing Ebrahimian involved. Alex Fletcher's done. Max Rossi's final start of the year. Off to the worst start possible. And under caution already here. Oh no, the free has been done by Tim Gary. And it's all going up. Oh, dearie me, boys. Something else gets damaged as well. And we've had drama. Cody Smart got dumped by the 37 of William Duncan on lap number 1. Who else got involved? William Bulin got turned by Tim Gary up into the outside wall. 38 Diego Perez caught the outside. Interesting. Very interesting. Currently, the 42 Nathan Stapleton, if things were to stay how they are, I don't know. I think he'd win the championship by a single point. So Stapleton got the start he wanted. The first caution of the day is out here. Cody Smart goes for a wild ride. Nathan Stapleton might have got away with one here. They're racing down the backstretch. The 42 Colin gets into William Duncan. And that sends Duncan into the 37. And that sends Cody Smart spinning towards the inside. Smart with nowhere to go. Comes right back up the racetrack into the 21 of Alex Fletcher. And that is a tough link. Max Rossi gets caught up in all this mess as well. He goes on his side. You see Carter Friesen and Dylan Ebrahimian also getting their damage as well. That was a pretty nasty crash right there. And my lord, that was something else to start this race. Let's hopefully we get a green flag run. Riley Spurley-Tube led the first lap of this event. In second was Roman Fenway. And Nathan Stapleton is your current points leader. Let's hope we can get some green flag action in soon. Back from the action then. On the opening lap, we're on to lap 6 now. And this is how your order looks. Max Rossi is out. Alex Fletcher and Cody Smart are also done. Carter Friesen retired. And William Bulin, after getting dumped after the caution flag, I forgot to show that, as my apologies, is also out of the race. So, casualties. The name of the race so far, top 10 is as followed. It is Spurley-Tube, Fenway, Rutkowski, Charlebois, Jeff Bright, William Seaman, Stapleton, currently in position to win the title. Stevens 8th, 9th for Keegan Thompson, and 10th is Mitchell Collins. Here we go again then, back to the restart. Spurley-Tube has led every lap of the way so far because we've been on the caution for most laps. Let's see what happens this time. That was a crazy start to the race. Let's see what this restart brings. 19 will lead them back to the stripe and green flag is in the air. Look at the start that Roman Fenway got. Of course, he's leaving the 17 next year to pursue other opportunities over at Team Penske. But Roman's really enjoyed his time here. Be great if he could send off this team with a win. Down the backstretch they go for the second time. Your leader, Roman Fenway. Rutkowski on the inside though. Is he going to chuck it towards the inside as they go into turns 3 and 4? I think they're still green for the moment. They race off of the turn. It is Roman Fenway out in front. And he'll lead a lap here. Good job from Fenway. Good to see him having a good run here. Rutkowski gets the inside for second. Points update. Look at the 4 wide between, what's called him, Chef Bright then. Jeff Bright and Anthony Charlebois. That's not what Nathan Stapleton wants to see. Look at all 4 of your chasers here running up towards the front. Every single one of them is right here. Look at Keegan Thompson getting very aggressive. And Nathan Stapleton. Thompson has it all to do. Family's out front. Oh, Jake Richardson's around. Your championship leader. Into the inside wall goes the 22. Massive championship implications. The championship leader's around. Oh, he gets hit by his teammate. Oh no, that is awful. That is awful for Jake Richardson. He had it made, he had no damage, and Keith Stevens, his teammate, nailed him at the end. We're still racing here, we're still on the green. God knows what's happened. Rutkowski will lead them back to the stripe. My lord, this has been a crazy race already. for your championship leader is spinning. This could be a short event, you know. You could see even more cautions here. At 22 has wrecked and is potentially having his championship hopes crushed. Caution on lap number 8. Let's see what happened. Exiting the turn, they were kind of full wide here, but it's actually Riley Spurleytube. He's so high, he just catches the wall there slightly. That rebounds the 22 into the 2. Almost took out his teammate Nonagon Scott as well. And Stevens and Richardson go spinning. Richardson just lightly taps the wall there. So really he got away with it without pretty much no damage at all. He locked it down pretty well, kept it clean, and probably would have had a healthy race car. But the 2 of Keith Stevens, his teammate, gets going here. And it just drives into him. I can't believe it. I genuinely cannot believe what just happened. He's taken out of the championship by his own teammate. And now this really puts the ball in Nathan Stapleton's court. Here. Now it's Nonagon Scott who's got all the work to do. Let's see what happens when we get restarted shortly. But oh my, that's huge. Out from this race then, the 66 of Sam Ozcan's had a gearbox issue. He is done. Your season 1 champion Keith Stevens going out on a tough note. He took his teammate potentially out of the championship and just had a piston gone, means he is retired. 22 of Jake Richardson, currently 15th. Still means that Nathan Stapleton will be your championship leader. And the current running order, Rutkowski in first, Shalbar second, third for Roman Fenway, fourth Mitchell Collins, fifth William Seaman, 6th is Nathan Stapleton, 7th Keegan Thompson, 8th Evan Hunter, 9th is Jeff Wright, and 10th is William Duncan. But Joe is the leader, and the pace car is back down pit lane. Here we go again. Let's see if we can get a bit more of a successful restart this time. Rutkowski leads them across the stripe. Can they keep it clean for a couple of laps, or are we going to see another big wreck? Front 2 got a great start, but Roman Fenway again has been good on these restarts here. Going to have to clear the 36 of Mitchell Collins though, that's getting very racy for second place. 3 wide. And look at Nathan Stapleton going to the inside. He's going, he's charging, looking for his championship. The biggest threat to him right now is the 12 of Nonagon Scott. The other Team Penske driver who is there, he's in the picture. You see him with the money line. Keegan Thompson slightly in the wall. His chances might be boosted by Richardson having a wreck out. Let's see what happens to the 42 and the 12 as well. Stapleton caught on the high side. Now the 48 and the 12 can catch them, as Roman Fenway has gone into the lead here at Homestead. This is the man that has got all the work to do right now as Nonagon Scott. You have to find somewhere in the 42, and Nathan Stapleton's right up high though. Let's hope he doesn't catch the wall coming off the turn. He will, slightly, but it won't impede him that much. But again, Stapleton's still in the box seat. Nonagon's going to have to make a lot of positions, or hope the 42 falls back quite a distance. Jake Richardson is slow, but he is still going out on the racetrack. I think that's important to point out. Meanwhile, Roman Fenway is holding his own in a good battle with Joe Rutkowski up at the front. Look at Evan Hunter wheeling that middle lane. Great run through the middle lane for the 11 car. It's William Siemens in the wall back there. The 10 car catches the wall. So not good for him. He'll be sent towards the beer. And we've kind of got a lead kind of group here, but the other pack is joining them. Look at Mitchell Collins having a great run. He'll be staying with Front Row Motorsports next year to drive that 36 once again. And he's impressing here with a top 5 effort. Oh, Keegan Thompson trying to face it 4 wide. That wasn't going to work. Jeff Wright and Joe Rutkowski were having none of that. But the 48 looks strong. It's just, I don't think the other circumstances are going to quite fall his way at this current point in time. Stapleton's not showing any signs of falling back. And this championship might be wrapped up, but you never know. Still a lot to play out in this race. Roman Fenway, however, could win a race in the NRUK. It'll be his first ever career win. What a way to do it in his final race for Roush Fenway Racing. And look at the run that Stapleton got through the middle there. Oh, they're getting very, very aggressive off the turn. Championship rivals banging doors off of 4. Nonagon Scott in the 12 is going to have to make up a lot of positions. So, you know, he really is going to have to run probably his career performance here in the NRUK if he wants to go and pick up that title. Mitchell Collins, however, the underdog, is up towards the front and is leading this race. Keegan Thompson's there though as well. Hendrick looks to have a good setup because Alexander Rowe's up here. So is Jeff Bright. Again, Nathan Stapleton looking good, looking in a comfortable position right now. Scott Survive, I think, might be just the name of the game here. But that's not going to help. 4 wide off of 2. Oh, it's getting very, very tight. Jeff Bright and Alexander Rowe are getting all so aggressive, and this is hurting Nathan Stapleton. Joe Rutkowski puts it in the wall for the savour of his teammate, and they're not going to make it through the turn this time. Surely not. They will. Joe Rutkowski's caught the wall massively in an attempt to kind of bail out his teammate Nathan Stapleton there, and that might have ruined his chances at a race victory because he has sunk back through the field. Eli Bright's getting aggressive. Alexander Rowe slow. This is an absolute gargantuan pack here. And meanwhile, while this is happening, the 37 and William Duncan is charging for the lead, looking to win his 2nd race of the season for JTG Dougherty Racing. What a feat. And they exit off the turn again and race across the start-finish line. It's so aggressive. I really can't, believe how hard these guys are racing. But at the end of the day, they are racing for a championship. Lead group is probably about 26 cars worth. Jake Richardson back in 32nd, not having the day. But Nathan Stapleton is in the wall. 42 car in the wall. And towards the rear. Now is Nonagon Scott's opportunity to pounce. Because the 42 has made a mistake. Nonagon right now running 6th. The 42 running 15th. 2 more positions. That's all Nonagon needs. But they are now catching lap cars. And this could throw a huge spanner in the works again. Keegan Thompson and Mathis Wells dueling for the lead. But Dylan, I forgot his last name. And both the Dylans, Treste and Abrahamian, are slow. Which way do they go? They hold up Keegan Thompson and William Duncan. What does this mean for Stapleton? It's even worse. Stapleton held up by the lap cars. Nathan Stapleton held up by the lap cars of Dylan Abrahamian. It's going away. It's slipping away from Nathan Stapleton's grasp. He's got to find a way to rebound here in the closing couple of laps because Nonagon Scott right now will be your champion, I believe. 4 to go at Homestead. JGR teammates Mathis Wells and Evan Hunter are battling for the lead. Nonagon Scott battling for the title. Nathan Stapleton is stuck on the high side again. Right now, Nonagon Scott will be your champion. The 42 has to find positions late. He's got to find 4 positions. That's all he needs. And hope the 12 doesn't gain any more. Stapleton, can he clear the 8 of Luke Rainey? He will this time. Where's Nonagon Scott? He will be on the high side going into turns 1 and 2. As Mitchell Collins has rejoined them at the front. Scott getting very high through turns 1 and 2. Stapleton has clean air. Maybe he can figure his way towards the front once again. Absolute crazy finale. Keegan Thompson forcing it in 4 wide. Nonagon Scott is not going to like that at all. Max Johnson's a name we haven't heard. He's also up towards the front. It's anyone's race to win. 2 laps left in the season. Nonagon Scott will still be your champion, but he's losing positions quickly. The 12 car's falling back. Caution! Caution's out. What's happened? Jeremy Baylor's around. Caution. Stapleton is slow. Stapleton's behind. They're racing back to the stripe. Jeff Bright is going to win the race, I think. Jeff Bright wins the race back to the line. He'll be the winner of the race. But more importantly, who's won the title? Jeremy Baylor has gone for a spin. Jeff Bright is your winner at Homestead. So Jeff Bright finishes off the season with a win for Hendrick Motorsports. on the way back to victory lane. But what does this mean for the title? Nonagon Scott finished in 8th position. Nathan Stapleton finished in 27th. It's over. And if Nonagon Scott can coast round this final turn, he will be your champion. And coming to the stripe, the season will end under caution. Jeff Bright will win the race, but Nonagon Scott is your Season 4 NRUK Cup Series champion. Unbelievable. He's overcome a 13-point deficit at the start of the day to win the title. Unbelievable. The 15 went for a spin, but Nonagon Scott for Team Penske and Money Lion have won the NRUK Cup Series Championship. Season number 4 goes to Nonagon Scott. A great year. He was your regular season champion. At the end, he won Bristol earlier. That was his only win, I believe, of the season for Nonagon. Doesn't matter though, because now he is the champion and will continue on into the next season as your NRUK Cup Series champion. Congratulations to Nonagon Scott for winning the crown. Keegan Thompson tried his best efforts. Jake Richardson got spun out. Nathan Stapleton, not enough in the end for him. Let's see what happened to the 15 and then see the full finishing results. Unbelievably, he was the master of his own downfall, was Nathan Stapleton. Racing off of turn number 4 here. You can see they were kind of not really that bad, but I don't know. The 15 caught the wall, went straight back down the track, and the 42 gets into him, spins the 15 around to the inside where Jeremy Baylor will hit the inside wall. Nathan Stapleton, loses positions because of that. Look at all those positions he managed to lose. If he didn't lose all those positions, Nathan Stapleton would be your NRUK Cup Series champion. But he got involved in that altercation, and for that reason, he lost a crap ton of positions, and that's why he'll have to finish and sail for a runner-up position in a championship fight. Unbelievable. And Nonagon Scott was just loving what he was seeing. And he officially wins the title. There's your full finishing order. Good days in there for a few of these drivers. See where they're finished. Alex Reynolds, P13. Great job and a great year for Starcom. Really underrated season for them. A few guys had some pretty poor seasons in the end. Some better than others. And that's your finishing order for the season. Wow, what a year. What a year, must I say. Season 4, I think it's been the best year of the NRUK Cup Series yet. The support, the viewership from everyone has been overwhelming. To stick for us for a pretty long season has been absolutely fantastic. Just want to thank everyone that's continued to support the channel and the series in the way they do. Thanks to all my modding team for continuing to do a great job in the league. Thank you to everyone that's continued to support the series, everyone that's commented or been there for qualifying or anything like that. Thank you to all that have created teams for next year as well. Remember, if you still want to join the NRUK Cup Series, it's not too late. You can join our Discord and sign up your own team for next season. So please let me know if you do want to join the NRUK Cup Series for season number 5. Thank you to everyone. Congratulations to Jeff Bright on the win and Nonagon Scott for the championship. And we'll catch you guys next time. When we'll be back at Daytona for the Daytona 500 and all the pre-season build-up. See you then. Thanks very much for watching.